Hopefully. 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 Are we back? Oh my god. This has been... Okay, so now I have the controller working, and the webcam's working. I don't know what the issue is, people. I don't know, but my god. This is starting to get on my last nerve. It really is starting to get on my last freaking nerve. But now my up button on my controller is not working. Why is my up button, of all the buttons to not work on my controller, the up, up, there, okay. So we got that set. Hey, we can move up! We can move up! Oh my god! Oh, this has been something else. Yeah, this has definitely been something else. Man. I'm sorry about all the issues. I'm very, 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 very sorry about the issues with the stream. It's been going so well for so long, and then all of a sudden, there's problems. So, I don't know what the deal is. Hopefully volume's good, because that would be yet another issue for me to have to deal with, but... Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so good. It looks like some people are back. Hopefully... so whenever the stream canceled, so what was going on my end? Let's just talk about what happened on my end. So, oh, thank you, Captain Maths. Snoop Dogg stream stories? I don't know what that is. Hey, Jeremiah Nickel. Cheers, and thank you for the resubscription. They've been subscribed to Tier 1 for 5 months now. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you, Serena. Howdy, Captain. Phoebe and I restored the Crystal of Water's light. Oh, the shield has found its owner. What shield? The shield used by some random knight, and Captain Mac found it. Ah. Okay, so his ship is on a rock ledge. Yeah, I know, that's the thing. Technological problems just kind of happen. Oh. Okay, I mean, I know who Snoop Dogg is. He's Martha Stewart's best friend. Of course I know who he is. But he has issues too with his streams, or he just kind of collects other people's stream issues. I'm not sure. I don't know. But, hopefully there won't be any more stream issues. I just, so I was posting this in the Patreon room before the stream started. I posted a photograph of Ken, oh god. I posted a photograph of Ken on the telephone with the technical support people, and he was on the telephone with them for over 2 hours because I was having the issues with the volume last time. Hey Kyrick. So we can leave Spencer's place this way. You can see the boat over there that he was talking about, but you can't do anything with the boat right now. I just wanted to show that off to you. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, Ken was on the telephone with the technical support people for like 2 hours because of the sound issues. There was crashing issues, all sorts of various issues, and then the guy had to go and uninstall and reinstall various drivers and everything, and it was just like, it was a mess. So I figured that, I thought that I had everything kind of done up right, and everything was fine, but apparently not. So the controller wasn't working, and then whenever I went to unplug the controller, I think it kind of janked the webcam, and then the webcam froze, and so then I'm over here, and I'm like, the webcam won't reactivate or whatever, and, you know, I had to do all of that, and then I was trying to reopen Streamlabs, but then Streamlabs wouldn't reopen, and I'm like, so Streamlabs is frozen, what is going on? So then I just had to go and turn off my computer and turn it right back on. Let's see, my most powerful weapon is this one. Yeah, so we could have fought these battles before, but I just want to fight them now. Let's see. What are you? You're on spell for cure. Yeah, just attack. We could have fought these battles before, but we'd be alone, so I wanted to go and grab Ruben, so we have a partner, so we can do these battles here and just get through them just a little tiny bit faster. So thank you so much, everybody, for sticking with me, and I apologize again for yesterday's technical issues, and as well as today's technical issues. But it should come as no surprise to anybody watching that I am not exactly the most technologically savvy person around. So, like, as far as I'm concerned, if I can't solve it by turning my computer off and turning it back on, that's pretty much all I got, you know? That's pretty much the extent of my technological prowess right there. I couldn't get Streamlabs to open, so I'm like, oh, I'll just turn off my computer and turn it back on. That should definitely work. Yeah, Ken is here. He's live-in tech support, I've gotta say, so that is nice. Yeah. Oh, Rumuru. You always come back like a faithful little pet. Yeah. That's funny. Hey, I like Eternal Sonata. It's a good game. I can't complain about Eternal Sonata. I can say that it does have some rather long dungeons and some rather boring parts, but it's not a bad game. It has a cool battle system. I actually really like the battle system. Pretty much, Captain Maths, I know. Stay on the phone with tech support for, 2 hours. That's pretty much it. And I got home from the gym today, and Ken was like, oh, I need to go to the doctor, I need to get my shot. And I was like, oh, did you call up the tech support people? And he's like, no, I thought that you would. And I was like, I don't know what's wrong with my computer. And I forced him to go and talk on the phone. So I apologize to Ken, even if he's probably not watching right now. I do apologize to Mr. Ken right there. Oh, thank you, Serena. Oh, by the way, Serena, today's a water stream. No. So you can turn off the drink your alcoholic juice or whatever. I'm just having some water today. I've had, after Friday's stream, I had some stomach issues after that. It was a lot of, it was 9 shots. So I'm going to hold off on the alcoholic streams at least until probably this Friday. I don't want to go too overboard or anything with that. Thank you. But last time, so if you... Oh god. I know, Ban, I know. I mean, y'all can still donate and do whatever. I just, cheers you with my water. Whoa! Hey, Ricknut, cheers, and thank you for the follow. See, you cheers them with the water. Thank you. That's how we do things here. Yeah, speaking of the cheers. Okay, so we got that. And I think that over here is where we get that Knight's Shield. I'm pretty sure. I just want to double... Yeah, there it is. Okay, perfect. Whoa! Hey, Kyric! Kyric started the Prime Gaming subscribe for 5 months. Cheers, Kyric! 5 months sub-anniversary. Sorry I'm not around much, but I do love this little community that you have here, David. I always feel so welcomed. Well, thank you, Kyric. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me because, whenever I first started the channel, everybody was like, YouTube is so toxic. The comments are so toxic, it's horrible. Don't read YouTube comments, don't do this. And I was like, I don't want to forge a channel where I don't like my community. I don't want to do Let's Plays or top 10s or reviews or whatever. I don't want to do this if I don't like the people that watch my videos. Like, I want to do this, and I also want to like the people that watch my videos. So I did very much make a concerted effort to kind of cultivate that that community that I was trying to go for. Oh yeah, I mean, there was many people that I had to ban in the early days. I haven't had to ban many people lately at all. I think the last time that I had to ban somebody was whenever I quit my Let's Plays, and somebody started getting real hateful on there, and I'm like, wow, that's uncalled for. Completely uncalled for. Okay, made our way back in here. We're battlefields. Oh, well, thank you, Daddy Man. I mean, and that's another thing. Like, other people, they told me, they were like, are you gonna be out on YouTube? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be out on YouTube. Like, why would I not be? And people were like, you know, oh, again, the toxic commenters, the toxic community, you know, maybe you should hide it, you know? And I was like, bitch, I spent 21 years of my life hiding who I am. I'm not gonna go back into the closet for frickin' YouTube. Give me a break. So, I do think that I did make the correct choice there. Well, I mean... why? I mean, okay, so you ask, why hide it? Hey Gahan, glad that you're here. No kidding, Dan, no kidding. You ask why hide it, but, So, I spoke about this a little bit yesterday, whenever the streams were crashing and bugging out and blah blah blah. But there is a, there's such a thing as hate streams, or hate raids, I should say, hate raids, where people, instead of instead of me raiding a channel that, like, I really like Super Derek or somebody like that, or Librella or whoever, you know, they would take their community and they would raid people that they hate. Whether they're gay, trans, lesbian, person of color, whatever, different religion, whatever. So, I mean, that would be a reason to hide. I'm not going to hide, but you ask why hide it? That would be a reason to not have to deal with, you know, hate in general. So, yeah, it's kind of sad, but that is why I will not be live tomorrow. There is a Twitch blackout tomorrow where people are, I don't want to say protesting, but kind of bringing the issue to light. Bringing that particular issue to light and telling Twitch to do better and to protect their communities, you know? You want the real David? I said the real David. Perfection. Yes, William Booth. I am here, bug-free and all. Well, we already had an issue, but there you go. And that's the thing, they really do. They really do need to get their shit together because, like, I don't know, I mean, this is something on me, on the back end, something that y'all don't have to worry about, but something that I have to worry about, or something that affects me, is just, I don't even want to talk about it, but it's let's just talk about it. Let's just put the elephant in the room right there. Twitch takes a pretty good amount of money from all of their creators, so it is only right that they protect their creators and they protect their community. They literally, every time that you sub or you drop a gift sub, they literally take 50% of that. So if you drop 10 gift subs and you think that I'm getting all that money or whatever, no, they take 50% of that. So I just think it's really crappy. If they're going to take that big of a cut, they really need to protect their community. I know, RPG Hero, I know. So it's kind of weird how they do it, because they don't take any of the bits. They don't take any of the bits but they take half of the subs. So it's just kind of like, okay, just kind of weird. Oh, thank you, Serena. I love being around Davey. He's super sweet and happiness is so infectious. I legit 100% feel better after stream here than therapy. Yeah. I mean, I'm aware of how it all works. It's just, I don't know, because some people were saying, like, you know, I was reading a bunch of articles on it, and people were saying, like, what were they saying? They were saying, like, it's not Twitch's problem to deal with people hate reading you. Just go and block them, you know, grow thicker skin, you know, oh, these baby crybaby millennials, blah, like, all, you know what I'm saying, all this bullshit in these articles. So I'm like, no, as a Twitch streamer myself, if they're going to profit off of me, then if they're going to profit off of me, and I am, in fact, their worker for their platform, then they need to protect me. They need to protect their workers. If I worked at Pizza Hut or the gas station or the grocery store or wherever, my employer would still protect me from any kind of harassment, or, you know what I mean, harassment or discrimination or whatever, you know? So that's where I'm at this point. Hey, Guy. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if you missed yesterday's stream or you forgot what was going on, basically we did a little stop into Fireburg. We got Ruben in our party, but Ruben's dad or friend or someone, I don't know, his boyfriend, who God only knows. This guy Aaron or Arion or whatever is trapped under a boulder, but only a mega grenade can free him. So this guy has the mega grenades that can free him, but he doesn't. Instead, he locked himself in his house, and now he gave us the mega grenade, but okay. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Ugh. Hey, Eagle Knight. Glad to have you back. Hey, Tom Derry. Glad to have you here as well. Always good to see familiar faces. Always good to see new faces as well. And it was good to get heal potions. So I think last time I got... Damn it. I think last time I got everything that I need in here. One thing that I do want to do is check my gold level. Let's see, it tells me 2,770 gold. Over here, they sell the best item in the entire game, the seeds. I'm going to pick up a bunch of seeds. I think I have like 30 seeds now, and they're just so good. So good. Okay, so now that I got the grenades, we should be able to go on through here and fight some more battles! Hey, Julian. Recently, Dragon Quest V is a fan-frickin-tastic game. Hey, Jack Napier, cheers, and thank you for the follow. Cheers. What I would do to be able to replay something amazing like Dragon Quest V. Again, Hirasan, subscribed at tier 1, they subscribed for 5 months on a 5-month spree. Cheers, Hirasan, and thank you. Drink up! Yes. I will not be on tomorrow. I just talked about this, William. There's like a Twitch blackout tomorrow in support of minority streamers. So tomorrow I have canceled my stream. I will not be live. But I will be live on Thursday and Friday. So we will have 3 streams this week. Come hell or frickin' high water, we're gonna have 3 streams this week. We were supposed to have one yesterday. It was supposed to be yesterday, then Thursday, then Friday. And then we did the one yesterday, which kind of like, So now we're doing today, and then we're gonna do Thursday, Friday. So there you go. Yeah. Oh, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I don't mind re-explain. It's whatever. Ugh. Yeah, actually, the very first game that I ever Let's Played on my channel was the PlayStation 2 remake of Dragon Quest V, and that's a really, really nice version. Sometimes I do stream over the weekend. Not very often, but sometimes. I like to reserve my weekends for family and friends and things like that. You know what I mean? Whenever I say family, I mean Ken, because my family doesn't live here. Mostly friends and stuff. I mean, I've done some weekend streams. Like, I remember, I think maybe it was 2 weeks ago. Whoa! Hey, Blue Thunder Kuno, cheers and thank you for the follow. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Serena got 100,000 channel points, so she requested a Legend of Zelda stream. So I did that on a Saturday, or maybe it was a Sunday morning. I don't remember. It was a weekend morning. I think it was Sunday actually. Anyway, so I did that. There was another time whenever Ken went out. He went out to Piranha to go dancing like all night long, and I stayed home because I don't do that. It's not my scene. Like, I'll go to a bar. I don't like to go to a club. There's a difference. It's just not my thing. So, well, he was out. I was playing some games, and then I was kind of bored, and I started streaming Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So I did that. But so yeah, there's sometimes that I'll just go live just because I'm, whatever, I'm bored or whatever. I do, Daddy Man. I saved those sweet dance moves for y'all. I definitely do. Ruben has, like, no spells. He only has life. Man, Ruben. I guess he's just our little physical attacker here. Castlevania stream was cool. There was a lot of, backseat gaming. But it was still pretty cool. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Uh-oh, we're confused. Excellent. So I've played all 3 versions of Dragon Quest V. Such a good game. I remember when it was first translated, and I was playing it in college, and I was playing it on a computer, and I actually put it on a thumb drive. I put ZSNES and Dragon Quest V on a thumb drive so I could bring it over to Ken's house and play it on his computer on the thumb drive whenever he was at work or whenever he was doing whatever. So yeah, I loved it. I loved it. So good. So good. Whoa! Guscon is subscribed to the Prime Gaming. They've subscribed for 5 months, and a hype train is close! Cheers, Guscon, and thank you for the subscription. We're 30 seconds away from a hype train. We just need to get some more stuff going on to bring that hype train in. Cheers, and thank you. Have you ever played Dragon Quest VII before? Because that one is a long one. That one is incredibly long, and that's an investment. That is definitely an investment to do that. Hey, I played VR for too long. How are you doing? I want to say I put like 200 hours into Dragon Quest VII. It was, that was certainly a thing. Whoa! Oh! Daddy Ban! Daddy Ban's gifting a tier 1 sub to my channel. Cheers, Daddy Ban, and thank you. Oh god, I need to heal. I didn't even notice. I feel like every time I go to the menu, it automatically defaults the save screen, which is nice. But, it's like sometimes I just kind of want to go to the menu. But that could be like another little, like, beginner's RPG. Hey, remember to save every time you go to the menu. We're gonna put you in there, so you have to save, you know? Dragon Quest IV is good. It is good. I can't complain. It's not one of my favorites, but it's still good. I have to say my favorites in the Dragon Quest series would be 5, 8, 3, and I kind of want to say 11, but I'm only probably saying 11 because I played it so recently. But I think 5, 8, 3, and then maybe 11. I actually have a ranking video on Dragon Quest, so yeah, there's that. Yes, I am waiting for that too. Ah, Joshua Murphy. Oh, that's a YouTube subscription. Thank you, Joshua Murphy. Cheers. Always good to see people subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Someone actually, after I made that 7 Saga ranking video, they said, hey, why don't you rank the characters of Dragon Quest XI? And I'm like, I guess I could do that. It wouldn't hurt to do that. Alright, let's go in here. The mine! Oh, we got a Suns Out, Guns Out. Okay. Let's make a save state here. And let's see. Got a Suns Out, Guns Out. We'll do that. Suns Out! Boop. Suns Out! Guns out! Okay, there we go. Sun's out, nips out! Can't have my nippy nip showing now, can we? Okay, let's go ahead and switch around right here. There we are, perfect. Okay, I have a map of this place on my little strategy guide here, but still don't know where we have to go. Whee! The only problem with that PlayStation remake was that it didn't... You know what? Let's actually have you start casting some spells. We'll have you use fire, and you just attack. No! I'll never get caught! Oh wow, that's terrible. Fire only dealt like 90s. Maybe Blizzard? I was thinking, you know, because they're undead, that fire would deal more damage. I guess not. Okay, Blizzard's... maybe they're like fire skeletons or something, who knows. Ooh. Wow, this is a lot of enemies for some... It's, okay, I'm looking at my map, it's heal potions and cure potions. I have to fight 1,000,000 enemies for heal potions and cure potions. That's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna skip that. If it was a red chest, I would do a red chest, but yeah. Whee! You know, I think that Ruben's going to probably kill him in one shot. Well, let's just see. Let's just see what happens here. Yeah, Ruben one-shots him. Blizzard's also going to one-shot him too, but I wonder if I can hit him with a bomb or something, and that would be just as efficient. Oh, let's try this. So you can do Blizzard there, you can attack the mummy. There we are. Perfect. Huh! Uh-oh. Yikes. Ah, come on. Let's have you attack with your bombs there. Let's see how much damage that does. Oh, 608. Not bad. Not bad at all. Trusty the cum man. Oh, mess. Mess! Nibling? Is that you? Ugh. I don't like how it just weakens them. It bothers me. I want to kill them in one shot. I'm gonna try bombs next time to see if bombs is anything better than just... Really? Really? Seriously? Ugh. Yeah, let's just try the bombs. Let's just see what happens here. Have you go against that guy there. I mean, these little imps are the easiest things here. Ooh, that was terrible. Yikes. Oh, I need to heal after this. You know what? I could use Ruben's healing. He has the life spell. That's an idea. Let's do that. We can save his MP. Yeah, the PlayStation version was the basis for the DS remake. At least the DS remake of 4, because that was originally released on the PlayStation. And then they used, but they still used that same graphical engine, but then they used the PS2 remake as the basis of the Dragon Quest V remake. Hey, Hoff! How are you doing today? Let's try this axe here. Let's see what we can't do here with the single target damage. Aha! Now we got a new weapon, the Charm Claw. This thing's pretty damn good. Oh, now I went straight into it. So the nice thing about the Charm Claw is that it gives you an extra attack power. But look at this. So the Cat Claw could deal like poison and something else. But the Charm Claw can deal poison, it can deal confusion, it can deal sleep, I think like petrify, all sorts. It's really nice. Now the attack power is lower than the attack power of the axe or the sword, but you get those additional status effects going on in there, and I also believe that it also increases your magical attack power as well. So I'm pretty sure. So yeah, if you look at this, magic is 37, but if you change your weapon, your magic goes down to 32. So if you're casting magic, have the Charm Claw equipped to give you that extra boost of magical damage there. Okay, out we go. Let's see what's over here. I went this way. Oh, looks like there's more junk down here. Okay, that's just explosives. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Looks like I need to go... Okay, this way, to the right. Okay, gotcha. Oh, or I could not be able to go to the right. That works too. Lovely. Let's go down here! Cola lava. Let's see. We'll use, yeah, Blizzard. There we go. Even so, with that, it still didn't kill him. I was hoping that the extra magic damage with the Charm Claw would actually kill these guys, but it's not the case. Just weakens them just a tad bit, though. Oh, what's in here? This is, let's see, that's gonna see explosives. There's literally just explosives in there. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that. Wait, unless I can't. Do I have to go in that way? Ooh. Oh, no, I can just climb up this wall. Okay. Beginner's RPG. Still get completely and hopelessly lost. That's me. Welcome to my world, folks. To me, this game, how blocky it is, it reminds me a lot of, let's try this Thunder Spell. It reminds me a lot of Secret of the Stars, with just how blocky it is. Oh, much better! Finally, I'm able to one-shot two of them, actually. That's nice. Just have to use Thunder. Very good. I was planning on getting some Sage work done today and working on the script of that, or working on starting up the video or something, but I didn't get anything done because of all the tech support calls. Oh, I can't go that way. I should still have that video out, and by Friday I would imagine that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I know, finally. The biggest departure from my actual opinion. Probably the Archer list. Probably the Archer list, I would imagine. That was just like... I don't know. That list was kind of pissing me off. Like, Viola, I don't think that she got in it. I'm trying to remember. I don't think that she got in it. Marl was, like, first place or something stupid. I'm like, what is happening on this Archer list? It was just... It was really getting on my nerves. It was really getting on my nerves. Freaking Marl. Ugh. Ah! The Djinn! Boop. Made a save state there just in case I want to actually go ahead and let's use this. Just in case I want to use a seed beforehand, but I think that'll be fine. Now that I can buy seeds, I'm never going to use them again. Oh my god, Marl shouldn't be on top of anything super chrono. That's one way to put it. Yikes! Okay, we need to start healing. Ooh, I probably should have used a seed before this battle. Let's see. Let's have you use a cure on yourself. And you... Yeah, just go after the Djinn. I feel like... Well, oh shit, that's... Yikes! Please don't kill Ruben. Please don't kill Ruben. Or you could confuse him. That's lovely. Here's life. Whoa! On yourself. That scared the crap out of me. Oh, man. Because they're half dead, and I want to use David to throw a bomb in their face, but I can't because he keeps on getting freaking confused. Ugh. Okay, this looks good. I can finally throw my bomb, and then hopefully this will kill the two skeletons. Hey, awesome. Okay, do you have any black... No, you don't. You have no black magic left, so we're just going to give you the axe. That's the most powerful attack thing that you have, and then just have y'all attack as well. I think it's so cute when they get electrocuted or something, and they just, like, turn around like, ah! Yeah, it's just super cute. That's just me. Cool. The music is just fantastic as well. So it's cure. Yes, this is the game where that literally it just toggles. Like, life doesn't revive, it just toggles the status. It's kind of ridiculous that way. Oh, choiced! Let's see, let's use a life on him. Okay. Let's get a cure going on Ruben. Go. Perfect. Whoa! Y'all are scaring me! I'm texting Ken. I'm being a bad boy and I'm texting Ken. Whoa! Hey! Sagon has subscribed to the Prime Game with a subscribe for 2 months. Cheers to you, and thank you so much for that. Thank you. Hey, we got the Djinn! Perfect! Ah, we get so much. Oh, explosives. Let's go ahead and throw those explosives. Blow it up! Oh, it is his dad, who looks suspiciously like the father in Final Fantasy Legend 2. In fact, looks just like the father in Final Fantasy Legend 2, but that's just me. Okay. What else do we got? Cure potions, heal potions, more explosives. We cannot get over there, but we did get that new exit spell. Let's see if we can't use that. Whee! Perfect. Oh my god. Daddy Ban and Daddy Hoff. Windia? What is this, Breath of Fire? Let's go ahead and stay in the hotel. We need to restore our magic anyway. Let me dance. Drink your juice. Cheers. I will. Let's look at my seed situation. Sure. Grab some more of those. Didn't even use any. And let's see, go down to Ruben. Oh no, that's that guy's with the bomb's house. Where's Ruben's house? Is this Ruben's house? Oh, there he is. He's in bed. Okay. The Crystal of Fire is in the Lava Dome. Okay. Get some refreshers. Oh, was Tristan back in there? I didn't even check to see if Tristan was in the hotel there. Let's see. Oh, he left. He's no longer here. Huh. Wonder where he went off to. How strange. Okay, gotta go this way. It's down here. The sealed temple. Oh, thank you, Ken. Hold on. I'm back. I figured I wouldn't do shots today, but I at least can do my Vizzies. So I can do that. Ken, do you need something? Okay, thank you. Thought I heard him out there again. Okay, back. Hey, old man. Wait, you came to have a cup of coffee? This guy's useless! He's like, hey, can I have a cup of coffee? Oh yeah, bye, whatever. Like, alright. Heal potions, cure potions. Cure potions. And heal potions. Perfect. Yeah, there's no reason to buy any cure or heal potions. You can literally go in and out of this sealed temple right now, and you can just get as many as you want to. You can be a dumb bitch and just like completely fill up on all of them, and yeah, there you go. I'm not gonna do that again, but I'm just saying, you can if you want to. First time chat from Sagani, which I'm completely butchering her name, but yeah. I was pretty cynical about how easy Mr. Quest was as a kid, but I feel like I should go back for nostalgia's sake. You should! It's nostalgic and it's wonderful. And it's ghosts! Yikes! Okay, what am I doing? I'm gonna try Ghosts and Fire. That's where I'm going at right now. Ghosts and Fire. Sounds good to me. No. Okay. Ghosts and Fire did not work. Oh, thank you, Wasserhammer. Thank you so much. This is first time chat, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm really enjoying your videos lately. Thank you so much. Wow, so Fire didn't work and Blizzard didn't work either. That was completely useless. Okay, let's just attack. Yeah, let's just use our axe and just beat some bitches up here then. Oh, now they want me to use the Blizzard. I see what's happening now. Toying with me. Oh wait, didn't I say that Thunder was the best thing to use on these guys because it would kill them in one shot? I'm pretty sure. Who is a fireman's hose? I will be the judge of just how long this hose is. You'll have to test it on me. I will be a willing test subject. Oh, God. Your face, your back, your booty. Wait, what is that? What is that song? It's your face. No, it's my neck, my back, lick my booty and my crack. Isn't that what it is? I think it is. I think it is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my neck, my back. Oh, that's what it is, my pussy, that's right. That's why I was so confused, because I don't have a pussy. I have a bussy, and I didn't know what they were talking about. My neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. What's the story time, Hoff? I can't wait. Story time is always fun. Let's see, we'll try... Thunder didn't work. We'll try Blizzard. I think Blizzard will work very well. Oh, Nibling's. Yeah, Nibling's story. Yeah. I try to block those out of my mind for my own personal sanity. But yes, do tell any other Nibling stories, because they're always so fun. Let's try a cure on it. I think that cure will actually hurt the ghosts. We'll try that, see if that works. Okay, 452. Not bad. I could just cast Life with Ruben, or Ruben could just kill the bitch. There we go. Much better. You're having a shot? Yikes. I'll drink. I'm just not doing shots today. That's a bit too much. Oh, some Crown. My friend Craig has Crown and Coke. He always has Crown. That's his drink of choice. Alright, here we go. My very first job I had... Oh, you worked at Target before Publix, really? Huh, I know. Back in 99, Swiss sections. Hold on, let me heal myself, and then I'm gonna look at this story before the chat gets too crazy and I can't read it any longer, because I really want to hear this story. Okay, here we go. My very first job, I had a job. Before I met David, I worked at Target. This was back in 1999, so the toy section was terrible because of Star Wars toys. Anyway, one day I had to go into work and there was this Tarzan action figure. Its right hand and arm were posted away. When you press this button on the back, his arms look like he's jacking off. All we're going, ooh, ooh, ooh. We spent a good 2 hours of work playing with this doll before management pulled it from the shelves. Oh my god, that is fucking hysterical. Tarzan is in Nibling's heart. I see that. I definitely see that. Oh my god, that is funny. Oh, that is funny. Should I go back and heal or use the inn or something? Let's see what we got going on here. You know what? I have all these cure potions and shit. Let's just use some of these. These heal potions too. We'll use those. I have no wizard or black spell charge. I'll go back. Now that I wasted my potions or all that. Whee! I know, I have seeds, but... I know, and I probably should have used the seeds, but... Yeah, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna start buying seeds so I can actually use them. Even though I have like 50 seeds now. But why not? I'm never gonna use these seeds. I'm gonna buy all these seeds and then just never use them. I'll show you a seed, Daddy Hoff. I'm kind of surprised you didn't buy that toy, Nibling. I could totally see you buying something like that. It'd be like right up your alley, you know? Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Just trying to go straight to where I need to go, because everything else looks kind of useless to me. It literally does not tell you where these things... Oh, I see what's happening. I got you. What do I want to do? Well, I'll just attack with the axe. There we go. Oh, yeah. I was too. Believe me. I think this is so cute, the little... Whoa! Cerberus here. Whenever they get weakened, they, like, put up the white flag. It's like, save me, Daddy. Don't hurt me, please. I think it's super cute. let's use... Wait, no, not exit. Use cure on Ruben. Okay. Curse all seeds. Curse that game. Yes. Hey, got some white magic. Awesome. I think that's holy elemental, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's go. Let's try that white, actually, because that should be holy elemental, and let's see if that, And I don't think that it splits damage, either. Oh, yeah, very nice, very nice. With this white magic, your Zero becomes a hero. Yes, indeedy do. Uh-oh, we have fog. This brings me to A, which is over here, and that's gonna be explosives I don't care about. I don't think there's anything that I can do on this side of the mountain, actually, besides get these explosives. Not that I really even need explosives. Oh! Hidden secret enemies! Now that I have so many seeds, I'm kind of considering just casting white over and over and over again. And never really... Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea, actually. Oh, I went all this way and I can't even have the explosives. That's just lovely. Okay, whatever. Okay, so that's not the way to go. Let's try... If that's not the way to go, that's the only way that it shows me. Can I go... Oh, I see what I have to do. I have to go this way. My childhood crush was on Squall, preparing me of a life of loving, emotionally unavailable men. That's funny, I've got to say. That's actually pretty damn funny. Poor Squall. I could see him being somewhat of a good main character, but the game that he was stuck in sucked. It just sucked. It sucked. Oh, speaking of Final Fantasy games, this is something else that I talked about last time. I need a drink. This is something else that I was talking about last time. I was talking about the viewership of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest versus the viewership of... Cheers, Daddy Hoff! Cheers, and thank you for the bit donation. Thank you. I was talking about the viewership between Golden Sun and Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, and how Mystic Quest was sometimes even like double Golden Sun. And I'm like, I don't mind playing niche games like Golden Sun. In fact, some of those are my favorite games. But until I get, let's do this one. Until I get an average of 75 viewers per stream, like, I'm kind of in this kind of screwy little limbo on Twitch. So I do want to, whoa! Cheers, Serena Vox, and cheers to a hype train being close. Always good for a close hype train. Cheers, and thank you, Serena. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, so what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Golden Sun. Yeah, so Twitch has this thing where you have to, like, have a certain viewership in order to get certain perks or whatever. Whoa! The Hoff is gifting 2 tier 1 subs to the community. Cheers, Daddy Hoff, and thank you. And it's kind of obnoxious, but it's like they bill it in this, like, how do they put it? Like, it's almost like an achievement type system. And to me, it's stupid, but whatever. That's just, you know, the boomer in me coming out saying, "That's dumb. Get off my lawn." But anyway, I'm like, a way to boost the viewership numbers and hit that 75 viewers would be to stream, obviously, more popular games. But, you know, games such as the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. So that's what I am going to be doing after Mystic Quest. I'm going to start with Pixel Remaster 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then so on. So we will be seeing those games, and I think that will be a lot of fun, actually, because then I'm also going to tie that into the channel. A lot of people have been wondering what the differences are between the NES, the Game Boy Advance version, the PlayStation version, the Steam version. There's so many different versions of Final Fantasy 1. So I could then make a video saying, you know, there's the SNES, or this is the NES version, this is the Game Boy Advance version, this is the PSP version, this is the PC version, you know, and this is what they all have, but this is the version that you should play. You know what I'm saying? So I can make videos like that, since I've been playing the Pixel Remaster. So we'll be going through and doing that, and then tying it in with the YouTube video afterwards, and I think that will be cute and something fun to do. We can vote on classes. The only caveat that I would put in that would be that I do not want multiple classes. Like, I don't want 4 thieves or 4 white mages. You know what I mean? It would be, I don't want multiples of classes, because I want to show off all the ways that the different classes work and interact, you know? So that's the only caveat that I would put onto that. Maybe I'll put a poll on Discord or something for that. Oh, I somehow avoided both of those monsters when I was just going around. Hey, look at me. Cool. Oh, I have to go... Okay, so the way forward is to go over there. But the way to get over there is to go down through that thing. Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. I know, this poor hype train! It's been so close for so long. So close, yet so far. I guess I have to go up that ladder there? How do I get to that ladder? Ah, there we go, that's how I get to that ladder. I am not save scumming to get the best growths. Oh, you're asking Nigel. Okay, yeah. Whoa! The Hoff gets 5 Tier 1 subs to the community. Cheers, Daddy Hoff. Cheers, and thank you for killing yourself, essentially. I think that the Hoff wants a shirt rip, so... Cheers, Daddy Hoff, and thank you. Oh, it has to be different people that... Serena said it has to be different people who do the donations to actually cause the train. So that's what that's what it is. We have to have different new people popping on in. Whoa! And with that, Stacko is gifting 2 Tier 1 subs to the community. We have a different person, and the hype train has come. Boom! There it is. Cheers, Stacko. And with that, we have 1 shirt rip. And we will be doing that shirt rip after the hype train is over. Let me write. Where's my paper? Where's my pen? I need paper and pen. Okay. We have a shirt rip, and let's see. I'm gonna have you. Okay. So shirt. Oh. Shirt rip. We're at 1. I have to keep track. I have to keep track. I have to give you everything that you donate for. Ah! Cheers, Daddy Hoff. Cheers, and thank you for the donation. Whoa! Cheers, Tot Boss. Cheers, and thank you for the donation. And the little doggy bum. Cheers! Always good to see a little doggy bum running around there. I feel like... You know what? Blizzard on you, and then you attack the ghost, because the ghost seems to be resistant to magic, but I can get the skeleton there. Oh, wait, did it revive? What just happened? I thought they killed the stupid ghost. What a pain in the ass. Ugh. Hey, we're all happy to be here. Nothing wrong with being happy. I always try to be as happy as I possibly can. So we did that. Where am I at, this? I have no idea where the hell I'm at. Okay, cure potion. Screw that. Let's go this way. I'm not fighting 2 enemies for a stupid cure potion. Ain't gonna happen. Woo! You know what? This game does have great music. You know what other game has great music that nobody really gives it credit for? Dragon Quest II. I love the music in Dragon Quest II. I cannot get enough of it. And Serena Box has gifted 5 Tier 1 subs to the community. Cheers, Serena Box. She has now gifted 530 subs in the channel. 530 frickin' subs. Cheers, Serena Box. Thank you. No. Oh, there's the boss. You know what? I don't like those ghosts. They're annoying. Let's go this way. Brentastrophe says, drink your alcoholic juice. Cheers, Brentastrophe. And it says, the Hoff is gonna drink for every donation too. So if you want Daddy Hoff drunk, you know how to do it. Cheers, Brent. This is what I get for going after the centaurs. Great. Put me to sleep. I was like, the centaurs are easy. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. How hard could it possibly be? Hey, Jeremiah and Nickel, glad to have you. We're right in the middle of a hype train, and apparently me and Hoff are both drinking every time a donation comes in. So, yeah. Your name is on screen because you, Falling Canyon, are the stream boss. Whenever Daddy Hoff gifted you the sub, you ended up toppling him, taking him out, killing him, ripping him a new one. So yeah, you're now the stream boss. Let's use a seed here, and I think that we're good. Cheers, Tot Bros. Drink, drink, drink. Cheers. Let's do this. Let's see. I'm gonna use my claw. Let's go with white. Then you attack Medusa there. Here. Yikes! Ruben, don't attack me! Ooh. Oh god. Oh god. This is not good. Yikes! Ruben, what are you doing? Ah, oh, fuck, never petrified. Oh, we screwed. Wow, that was cray-cray. I know, her boobs are fucking huge, damn. This was like an anime thing or something, my god. Yeah, so you can get really unlucky really quickly in this fight, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can just be completely screwed. Rated E for E-cup. Oh my god. The Duke of Greece. Cheers, come on, hype train. Cheers, Duke of Greece, and thank you. Okay, perfect. Oh, I should be using my claw when we're casting white on her. And actually, no, let's have you use your cure on Ruben, and then Ruben attack. Because Ruben seems to have just more consistent damage in general. Okay, perfect. Cure yourself. Except for when he misses, he's always missing. Ugh! The accuracy is just terrible. Terrible. Okay, we're all healed up. White! So he's doing 644 each time. Now we're petrified. That's lovely. Whoa! White is where it's at. Shit, that's double the damage of what Ruben can do, but let's heal him. Good lord. No shirts have died yet, Ace Trainer AJ. One shirt will die after the hype train is over, though. So keep that in mind, and cheers, Serena Vox! Cheers, and thank you for the bit donation. Cheers, and thank you. She mad, and our snakes are dead! You know what? White's the way to go. Let's use life on David right there. Ugh. Her wig is snatched. Ugh. Woohoo! We got her! Bye, Medusa! See you in hell, bitch! Ah, but now we can go up to the lava dome. And, yeah, why not? Your 11th grade science teacher. Oh my god. Huh. Hey, hype train success! And what level did we achieve? Level 4. Level 4 hype train. Awesome. Thank you so much for all of your support and your donations and everything else. I really do highly, highly appreciate it. We could have got Hit Me Baby one more time if we hit level 5, but we didn't. We only hit level 4. Okay, what am I doing? I'm using bombs. And after this battle, we will rip a shirt. No song and dance, I know. Uh-oh, yoinks! He's petrified. Kill him, Ruben! Okay, let's cure this petrification before I forget, because Lord knows I will forget. Oh, the petrification didn't stick. Oh, that's nice to know. Okay, so it didn't stick over the course of various things. Okay, let's rip a shirt. Let's see, go here. Let's see. Close off the stupid Norton LifeLock thing that popped up, and big scene. Okay, here we go. If you would like to use your channel points now in order to choose the color of the shirt that is ripped, now is the time. Hey, Poops. Cheers to Poop Bro. Cheers. How you doing today, Poops? I need to get with you on those thumbnails. I sent you some thumbnails the other day, but I need to get with you more in depth on that. Maybe after the stream. Although I think that Ken wants to go out to eat after the stream, so we'll see. Anyway, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Got a lot of pink, actually. But we're doing blue. 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 What does this thing say? The Blueprints of Leadership. Hob. Hugh O'Brien, Youth Leader. Hold on, I'll show you. It says, Hugh O'Brien, Youth Leadership Nevada Seminar. Then on the back, it says, The Blueprints of Leadership, Hobby, Nevada, 2016. Okay, Hugh. Here's to Daddy Hugh, and we're ripping a blue. Blues to Daddy Hugh! Oh, is it? It's a Christian camp? I have no idea what the hell it is. Beats me. Oh, God, this thing is... Ooh! Ooh, my! Nice and tight. I like it. I like it. Oh, God.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Poor Hoff.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Rip it already, my God.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Will do, Daddy Hoff. Will do. There's a string on me. Where else is there? I need to get it into 2 nice pieces. Ah! That's not a nice piece, though. I need a nice piece. Where did it rip? It ripped there. I got a sleeve there. Let's try just stretching. Boop. There we go. Hey, Retro Chart Gamer. Hey, Bent Lucky Clever. Ugh. Ugh. You buff as fuck. My Vonimation to live today. Yeah, bro. Yeah, buff bros. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, so stupid. Okay, let's see. Back in the Lava Dome. Doing Lava Dome things. Listening to Lava Dome music. And not knowing where to go with useless maps. We're just exploring. We're just looking around. Look at these little, what are these things? The Fangpires. The Fangpires. I have to go to work, but I hope you have a great stream, and you should see a surprise from me tomorrow. Daddy Ban. I cannot wait for your surprise, and I love surprises. Thank you, Daddy Ban. And cheers to you, and cheers to your surprise. Hey, Queen Monica. I always love Daddy Band's little surprises that he sends me. Makes me happy. I'm going to guess fire, because they're a vampire. Let's find out what they're weak against. Watch it not be fire. Watch it be blizzard. No. Okay, so 267. That sucked. Oh, they're draining. Yikes. And now we're confused. So we'll try blizzard. Something tells me they just made every... Okay, blizzard sucked even worse. Well, that doesn't work. Let's just attack with your damn bomb and just kill these bitches. Like, my god. I don't have that many wizard spell charges, that's the thing. I want to get rid of both my wizard and my black spells before I use a seed. Once I do that, then... Okay, let's see here. There, okay. What's over here? Little turtles, an adamant turtle. I'm gonna guess turtle, blizzard. That's my guess, that's my guess. That's what I'm going for. That was such crap! That was such crap. Okay, let's just go with the axe. There we go. Man, magic is not doing all that well right now. Oh, yeah, Queen Monica got engaged not that long ago, everyone. She has photographs posted in the photo channel on the Discord. First time chat from a viewer, Edmil Sonrocha. Adamant turtles are weak against snowmen. Taking notes. Thank you. Thank you, Edmil. Thank you so much. Ninjas, we're just gonna start attacking, yeah. Nibling, you're a mess. You're a mess. Ugh. Like, some enemies... Oh! So blind didn't wear off. So you're gonna tell me that petrifying and these other stats wear off, but blind doesn't wear off? Come on. Okay, gotta heal this. Oh, let's see. Heal blind. Might as well use a cure on Ruben. There we go. Oh, it doesn't, Praterson? I didn't realize that. I had no idea. I thought that it did stuff. I don't know. The thing is, like, I would love a Final Fantasy VI remaster. Oh shit, now he's petrified. What can I use? We'll try Blizzard. I would like a Final Fantasy VIII remaster, but fuck! Are you kidding me? Ugh. But they would have to change so much stuff to actually make me enjoy the game that it just wouldn't ever happen. It just wouldn't ever work. Whoa! That scared me! That scared me! It doesn't take much to scare me, but that definitely scared me. Can I jump over these enemies? No. Okay. I'm gonna go with a bomb, I think. Let's try a bomb. I know, so they need to make magic specific to certain characters, they need to differentiate the characters, they need to get rid of the stupid junction system, they need to get rid of, like, the whole enemies leveling up with you system. There's a lot of systems that they need to get rid of, and I need to get rid of Ruben on auto right now, using cure potions. Come on, Ruben, you can do better than that. Exactly, I can agree.
Yes, Daddy.
I can agree with that, too.
Oh, yes, Daddy. Oh, yes, Daddy.
No! I ain't giving up! Control. Manual. Okay, let's try this. Let's try Blizzard. Single target Blizzard. Maybe that will just kill one of them. No, of course not. They can heal! They can petrify and they can heal? You've gotta be kidding me!
Oh yes, Daddy.
What a pain in the
Daddy.
ass! Triple Triad was the only good thing about that game. Only good
Oh
thing.
yes, Daddy. Oh yes, Daddy. Oh yes, Daddy.
I try to forget that 8, 2, and 13 exist.
Oh yes, Daddy.
That's just me.
Oh yes, Daddy. Oh yes, Daddy.
Oh, I wasn't a fan of Laguna either. I was not a fan of Laguna at all. It was just like every time that I went to the
Daddy.
Laguna...
Oh yes,
Who keeps on
Daddy.
doing this? Is this back for you every single time?
Daddy.
So every single time that I went to Laguna and them, what was it? Laguna, Kiros, and Ward, I believe. Every time that I went to them, like, it messed up your junctions. It was just so annoying. It was just like why? It was like there was no benefit to it. You know what I mean? There was no benefit. What's over this way?
Oh yes, Daddy. 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 Oh yes, Daddy.
Pretty much Queen Monica.
Oh yes,
Personality
Daddy.
of a wet
Oh
frickin'
yes, Daddy.
sock. That's
Oh
gonna lead
yes,
me to Q.
Daddy.
What does this mean to R? Where the hell does Q and R go to? Q is G, and where the fuck is R? Oh, good God. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there's R. Let's just go somewhere. Let's just figure it out. We're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants today and hope for the best. Exactly, Praetor Zen. It's like the characters themselves have no personality. It is the... I have been railing against the everyone can do everything since it reared its ugly head back in Final Fantasy VI. And I didn't like it there. I didn't like it in Final Fantasy VII either, but it came to the forefront in Final Fantasy VIII. At least in 6, they each had their own separate skills, you know? And separate weapons that they could equip. At least in 7, they had, again, separate weapons, and their stats differentiated themselves enough that you knew that people like Arius was a much better caster over people like Cid. You know what I mean? But 8, it was literally 6 carbon copy characters, and that's all it was. It was just terrible. Hey, Sup One Bun, how are you doing? Yeah, they were called desperation attacks back in Final Fantasy VI Praetor Gen. Telling me a little known fact about an RPG. I know all the facts about RPGs. Oh, I'm such a frickin' nerd. God. What have I done with my life? Quizzing people with RPG factoids. So, speaking of blue mages, this time we did a submission on sages and summoners. I'm thinking that the next submission is going to be, Whoa! Cheers, Daddy Hoff. Cheers, and thank you for the 300 bits. Cheers. Thank you. I'm thinking that the next, submission rooms are also going to be 2 rooms. And just to make it color coordinated, I'm gonna do red mages, 1 room for red mages, 1 room for blue mages. Hey, open up the door. Awesome. Thank you, Julian. I know. If I have to hear if I have to explain one more time about how Final Fantasy II is really Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy V didn't really come out, blah, 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 like, shut up. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to. You vote on it the same way that you vote on it, you know? I mean, if you like Strago, vote for him. If you like Kamari, vote for him. If you like Anastasia, because she's a blue mage too, vote for her. If you like Marivel from Wild Arms 2, vote for her, because she's a blue mage, because guess what? There's other JRPGs besides Final Fantasy that actually have blue mages. I know it is shocking! But every single submission doesn't have to always be Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy. How are we possibly going to vote on that? Because, oh my god, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy. We can do other games besides Final Fantasy. I know this is, like, thrilling, but it can actually be done. I know. I'm off my soapbox now. I'm off my soapbox. There was one room that people were submitting for, and I think it may have been archers. It may have been archers. And somebody commented and said, I don't know how we're gonna do this. There aren't any archers in JRPGs. There's no archers. Who do we have? There's like Rosa. We have no archers. There's only Rosa. Rosa is the only archer. And I'm like, there are other games besides Final Fantasy. Like, I was so done. I'm like, open up your little eyeballs, people, and figure it out. Ugh. Okay. I'm really done now. I'm really done now. I know! No wonder Marl made it in. Ugh. I will say, though, I kind of wish that there was a decent archer, or even a decent gunner in, Dragon Quest. Because I've been looking over some of these submission videos, and I'm like, where's the Dragon Quest? And they're just not there, you know? It's kind of upsetting to me, because I love Dragon Quest. Phoebe! I know. I fought for Phoebe to get in, to be an archer. And I'm pretty sure she made it into the list. I'm pretty sure she did. Because I love me my Phoebe. Hey, you got a moon helmet. Cool. I know Dragon Quest does need its own blue mage. It really does. Okay, let's see. Where do I have to go to now? So I went this way. I went out. So I went that way, open up the switch. I went that way, got a moon helmet. Let's see what else we gotta do here. I'll probably fall down that little hole right there. Phobophobics. Let's go this way before I fall down that little pit there. And just see what's happening this way. Yeah, Monster Masters, there's gonna be another room for Beast Masters. Beast Masters will be their own thing as well. We have discovered. We have discussed that as well. No, they don't give you the life spell until I think the next area. I think that you need to be in the Windia area in order to grab the life spell. Hello, Just Key. I am glad that you are back. How are you doing? What's up? I'm just playing games, kicking asses, taking names. Ah, I never really thought about that. Ryu from Breath of Fire 4. Huh. I do love Breath of Fire 4. I have been striking a lot of protagonist submissions, but I might actually. I have to think about that a little bit more, Queen Monica, and see if I want to accept that one, because that's a thoughtful submission. Sometimes sometimes submissions, they're just kind of submitted, they're not thoughtful, you know what I mean? And it's just like, whenever I see that there is some thought put into it, and I can see where you're coming from, then I'll accept it, you know? It's I don't want to be, you know, the gatekeeper of who can be what or whatever. I don't do that. I try to keep it as open as possible, but at the same time, I try to keep it away from protagonists, but I don't know. I don't know. Because that really is his little shtick, isn't it? It's summoning the dragons. Like, it's literally him just whacking things up with a sword or summoning the dragons. So, yeah. There's not lore behind the Crowdsource Top 10, but if you don't know, I'm just Keith. I have a YouTube channel. It's David Fink on YouTube. And one of the things that we've been doing lately on the Discord channel is allowing people on the Discord to submit characters into a top 10 list that I then go and post on the YouTube channel. So we've done submissions for white mages, black mages, bards, dancers, archers, gunners, and right now we're working on sages and summoners, seeing what those are. So yeah, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go and subscribe. Hit !YouTube, and then you'll be able to go to the YouTube channel, and we'll get petrified and blinded and confused. That's just wonderful. There we go. Let's see. Cure, Ruben. Let's get rid of his thing. Let's heal him up too. Why not? Yeah, be a cool kid. I like the cool kids here. We're all cool kids. I have no idea where I'm going. You know what? Under that same logic, Queen Monica, Ryu from Breath of Fire 3 could kind of be a Beastmaster insofar as he collects the various genes. I don't think that there's anything down here now that I'm looking around. I think everything's up above. Insofar as he like collects the various genes and then he controls them and then he turns into those, you know, monsters and everything. So that's a good thought process, actually. I like that thought process. When was Mystic Quest not the best game ever? It's always been a 10-10 in my eyes. Love me some Mystic Quest. Ah, there we go. There's the stairs up. Breath of Fire 3 has some good ideas. They're just not executed all that well. That's the problem. Well, Bluey, that's why I don't really pay any attention to other YouTube people. I don't really care what the hell they have to say. I care about my opinion, because I'm very self-absorbed that way. God, we're petrified. God, keep on petrified pain in the ass. What? They need to give you some sort of anti-petrification charm before bringing you into this freaking dungeon. Like, ugh. I shouldn't have to do this constantly, getting petrified. You only have 2 party members that get petrified and then you're killed automatically. It's kind of annoying. I mean, I still wouldn't call it perfect. I mean, come on. But it's a good game. It's a good game. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna knock it. I liked this game growing up. I like this game now. Yeah, I did like the whole Ryu Folu thing. Let's not spoil anything, but I did like the whole Ryu Folu thing that was going on in Breath of Fire 4. I thought that that was done very, very, very well. Okay, so down there is just a heal potion. I don't care about a heal potion. Let's just move on to where we need to go. To me, I don't think that they flattened it. To me, it looks like they're trying to escape into like a manhole. Not really flattening it into pancakes. It looks like they're like trying to hide under the ground or something. I don't know. Oh, don't feel that way. Folu has a wonderful storyline. I kind of wish that Breath of Fire 5 was told from the viewpoint of Folu, or if there was some sort of new game plus that had you take control of Folu for a much longer amount of time. I think that would be really nice. I did like Folu, because at first you're like, oh, Folu, this guy's an ass. But then the more you see him and the more you play as him, you understand him and you really get it. And I really like that. I thought that he was done very, very, very well. He did. His character development was just fantastic. He was very, very, very well done. I mean, he had a lot better character development than, like, Urshan or Skyus. Skyus' character development was, I have a stutter. Like, that was his character development. Like, there was really nothing else happening there, you know? I thought that Kraid probably was the worst character in there, in that game, but, I know he was censored. I am aware. He was an alcoholic in the Japanese version. Yeah. Again! People trying to call me out for not knowing really, really, really obscure JRPG facts. I know them all. Oh, God. I have done, 2 Suikoden Let's Plays on my YouTube channel. I've done Suikoden 1 and 2. I wouldn't be opposed to doing Suikoden, a Suikoden stream of some sort. The only one that I might be opposed, like actively not wanting to do, would be Suikoden 3. And that's because Suikoden 3 is just very long, very slow, and very boring. But I wouldn't mind doing Suikoden 4 or 5. Although I feel like if I streamed it, I'd kind of have to be glued to a guide, because you know how, like, you can... You know how a lot of characters can be very missable if there's only, like, a very small window of opportunity to recruit them? I feel like that would be hard to do during a stream. No more cure potions for you! No soup for you! Well, then I'm gonna use my cure potions. What? Ghetto? Ghetto and his hotness? Is that about it? I only remembered about Ayuden Chronicles whenever I was talking about the Infinity Kickstarter. Because at first I was thinking, oh, I haven't really kickstarted anything. But then I thought, no, I did. I kickstarted Ayuden Chronicles. Okay, where else are we at this lava dome? My god. Ugh. How to go over here, fall down. I did like the characters you got to play as, and it did kind of wrap things up. You got to play as George and some other people that you never really got to see. Uber, like you said. So yeah. That's gonna make me fall. What's going on this way? Where does this take me? Because if I fall, that's a one-way trip. Is this just gonna be a stairwell back up, though? With no enemies, hopefully? Oh, we're back in here. Whoa! What's happening? Just Key Gaming just subscribed. Cheers, Just Key Gaming, and thank you for the subscription. Is that you, Just Key? Did you go in and subscribe? think it is. Just Key Gaming. I'm Just Key. Yeah. It's gnarly, dude. Certainly is. I have it set up that way because I'm just that smart. Oh god, where am I? Oh, look at that little golden flashy thing up there. Cute. I try to be a pro. Not good at it, but I try. Ooh. Trying to look at all this stuff. The main thing is I want to make sure that I got like the good I got the moon helmet. Because all these little brown chests, I don't really give a shit about. Like, I don't care if I get them or not. But I want to get all the good stuff. And it looks like there's an exit over this way. Let's figure out where this goes. Ooh! Whole treasure room. Cool. With more cure potions that I can't use. Great! Ah, so you can restore all your explosives here, but it's going in and out. Yeah, now we should have all my explosives. Perfect. Ooh, pickles. Yummy! Another brown chest, don't care. Let's go this way. Don't care about the brown chest. Let's go this way. I would also like... Okay, so the same people who created this game also created Final Fantasy Legend 3, and you can totally see, like, how similar they are. Let's see, I need to go that way. Okay. I like Final Fantasy Legend 3. I think that would be a fun game to maybe stream one day. But that's just me. Oh my. Let's see, that leads to a brown chest, don't care. Hey, that's a good one! Masuru from Live a Live. Okay, perfect. Yeah, make sure that you... Come on with this frickin' petrify!
Oh my, oh my, oh my, my.
Oh my. Okay, perfect. Yeah, make sure that you remember people like that whenever it comes time for these submission rooms to open up, because I feel like it's always the same thing. You know, it's what Final Fantasy character can I put in the list, you know? And now that we've limited it to 2 submissions per franchise, you know, there's not going to be as much Final Fantasy as there was before. Oh, so I have to go... Okay, I see what I have to do here. Very good, Lily. Yeah, after the White Mage submission that had 4 different Final Fantasy White Mages, I'm like, no. No, we need to have a chat. I don't think so. People will pop up out of the woodwork. They always do. Drink your juice. Okay. Cheers, famished. It always amazes me, like, I start thinking that, you know, oh, there won't be that many submissions or whatever, but it always amazes me how many, or what people come up with, you know? Okay, let's do this. Let's use our cure on you. We'll use a cure potion here, and then we'll use our seed. There we are. Perfect. Yeah, but Kirby isn't from a JRPG, so I can't accept him. I mean, it's a cute idea. Xander Lease, Suikoden Getsu gifting 10 tier 1 subs to the community. Cheers and thank you. That finishes off the can, and that also finishes off the stream boss, so we need to rip yet another shirt. Yet another shirt. It's always time for another shirt. this. Let's see. Here we go. See. Okay. No more nips. Not by the hair of my nippy nip nip. Okay. So, again, if anybody wants to use their channel points to choose the color of the shirt, now is the time. I personally want pink. That's just me, although there is a green. But I want pink. I want pink. Okay, what do we got? Pink or hot pink? Or orange? Who knows? Who knows? Let's find out. Red. Red. Okay, let's see. What does this thing say? Bingo Palace Casino? Oh, it's from the Station Casinos. It says, wait, where is it? Bingo Palace Casino, and it's from the Station Casino. So the Station Casinos are a thing in Nevada. They are casinos that are off the strip. I have to pee too, Hoff. They are casinos off the strip, and they actually have pretty decent odds as far as gambling is concerned. And you go there and you can have like buffets and stuff, and it's super cute. And I like the Station Casinos. So yeah, they're good, and they're actually good jobs for people around here. So I am a fan of the Station. Cause what is on? Oh, it's this blue thing. There's more blue fuzz. Blue fuzz. Blue fuzz floating around. Ah, look at that nice hole right there. I hear it. Where's the rip? I got some nice holes and then the rips. I did mention Marivel. Man. If this thing would, like, rip sometime this century, it's like, there's like 20 different rips on it, but it's not ripping nicely how I want it to rip. It's like, this is like the Charlie Brown ghost costume, where it's like, just a million different holes inside the ghost thing. I know, this is the struggle. There. Wiggo. Emma, good one. That's a good one. I like Emma. That's a good one. Write that one down too. Emma from Alter Code F. Whew. Boop. Okay. We are going back in. Wax Satanic. Cheers, and thank you for the follow. Ooh. This is watermelon strawberry. This one is so good. What was this one? This one was raspberry tangerine. Watermelon strawberry is so much better. Yum-y. Highly recommend. Okay. Yes, Wax Satanic. Hello. Glad to see you here. Where am I? I am over here. Perfect. Where do I need to go? I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go this way. Oh, well, I literally just ripped it. Oh, I'm out of breath now, though. I could see that. I could see that, Jeremiah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yikes! He did. Yeah, so I've been I normally stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm glad that you followed. I will not be streaming tomorrow, though, because there is a blackout occurring, meaning that Twitch has not been good to some of their minority users, and we're staging kind of a little blackout in protest of that. So I will not be streaming on Wednesday. However, I will be live on Thursday as well as Friday. So we should be finishing up Mystic Quest probably on Friday, I would imagine. That sounds like a good time frame to me. And then we're going to be moving on to the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters. I've already purchased the whole bundle. I spent the $70 frickin' on it. But I purchased the bundle. We got the Pixel Remasters. They're on my computer. So, yeah. Cool. It's the end of the line for you! Yikes! Why are you a dumb bitch, Daddy Hoff? What happened? Don't say that. Be nice to yourself. Speaking positives about yourself. Okay, so he's doing 555, and Blizzard we're doing 315. Ugh. Okay, so Blizzard sucks. Let's try White. Ooh, 1400. Yes, please. Gotta get my stretch. Gotta get that stretch in there. Okay, so if White deals that much damage, then that means that Ruben is on healing duty. So Ruben's just gonna be healing while David casts White over and over and over again. Last time I saw a Dick Dragon like this was, I think, Breath of Fire 2, right? Pretty sure. Hey, now he's only one-headed. Okay, he's paralyzed. I could have Ruben use a seed on David, too, so that he continually uses shit. Or he could die, and I don't have the life spell. That's just fan-frickin-tastic. Let's cure yourself. I was doing so well, though, too! Let's go back down to White. Huh. It's so crummy that they don't give you the life spell. It's so crummy. Oh, God. Okay, I really need to restore my magic. Let's use... Like, they don't even give you, like, a life, They don't even give you, like, a life item or anything. Like, it's so crummy. Ugh! God! Okay. He mad! I am mad. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that was from Breath of Fire 2, the final boss with the, like, 20 penises. Yeah, that was a mess. Okay, after this, Ruben's gonna start going on healing duty. I don't care about his poisoning either. Let's see, life. And that vagina eye was constantly opening up. It was constant. It was kind of ridiculous. Life yourself. Mara. Yeah. Again! Praetorgen. I know every single little obscure fact. I even know the names of the phallic dicks that run around on a chariot. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay. So, I am going to have... What am I going to do? I'm going to have you use the seed on yourself, and you just attack. Oh, no, he's petrified! Shit! Okay, so let's use Heal Potion. Man, the amount of enemies that can turn into stone here are ridiculous! Oh, good god! Okay. Okay, you White. You... life yourself. And I've done on the battlefields and everything too, like, come on. Okay. We're okay now. You just keep on healing yourself. I don't want Ruben to die, because Ruben has the life spell, and we really need that to stick around. Okay. Yeah, keep healing. Fuck! Shit! Okay, use a heal on him. What?! Oh, this is just bullshit! This is such bullshit! This frickin' double... This is such bullshit! God! This is a bunch of crap! Like, what the hell? This is such crap. Man. And they don't give you any kind of, like, paralysis or petrification charm or anything. Whoa! Okay, I think we both need to heal. You heal yourself, and you life yourself. Okay. Ugh. Okay, let's go back to white, and we can actually get an attack in now. Bluey, you're a mess! Mess! But I love you anyway. And the thing is, Ruben is like weak to fire. He gets twice as much damage from fire as David does. And it's just like, really? Why did they give you the guest party member that's weak to fire in the fire area? Cheers from Traumatic Button. Cheers, and thank you for the follow. Cheers. Oh, y'all should have told me to put the claw on. I wasn't even thinking about it. If I put the claw on, okay, we're gonna do a seed on you. We're gonna do a life on David. There we are. Thank God I used life. Man, but now I need to use another thing for seed. Oh, it actually still went through. The seed still went through. Perfect. Like, they have all these... like, they could have given you Tristram, or they could have, you know, just not made Ruben weak to fire. Like, come on. Okay, that's not so bad. Keep going with the white. I'm gonna have Ruben join the fun with the attack. Ooh, and then whenever I do, it gets a critical hit. That's just loverly. Okay, life yourself. Fuck! Okay, heal potion. Please don't petrify him again. Thank you! Man. Okay, let's see, life. Fuck! 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 Hey! Whew! My God! What a pain in the ass! Man! What a pain in the frickin' ass! Good Lord! Thank you. I wish that the crystal fire was like, you know, red. That'd be nice. Ah, somebody from Windia. Southeast of the Focus Tower. So we're literally inside of a volcano. Deep down, the volcano is exploding and erupting, and we're perfectly fine. Okay, that's great. And then we get the sun coin. And... oh, is this... okay, what does this do? Hey, we just get to leave! But we also get more little battle areas. This little battle area right here. Let's do this, bitches. You know what? Let's actually go. Or we can get preemptively attacked. That works too. That's just lovely. You know what? Yeah, let's use white. Why not? Now, touching the crystal doesn't do anything. It's just like, you get the crystal, and you have to get the coin in order to move on to the next area. Am I still casting white or no? Hey, I am. Perfect. Don't mind if I do, Daddy Hoff. Don't mind if I do. Although I believe that he's talking to Daddy Ban right now. Oh no, Ban left. Who are you talking to, Hoff? Ban has left the building. I have seen some kinky stuff. I have seen some kinky stuff in my day. with ball-crushing vices, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't kink shame, I just stare. I just stare. I stare and I think, no way. That's fine on you, but no, that ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Fuck! Fuck! This is bullshit! Ugh. Like, they ambush you and then they just petrify you, and it's like, come on! Come on! There we go. But where would he be spinning, Daddy Hoff? Where exactly do you need the spit? Oh, God. Oh, okay, shining your crystals. Gotcha. My crystals could use a little shine as well. These Medusa bitches! They're pissing me off. Really? 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 Ugh. So annoying. I wonder, I'm gonna go with Blizzard. I could go with a heal, but yeah. Probably should go with a heal. We'll go with this. We'll go with Bomb. Medusa's like stoning me. Axe, I think. Hey, we got her, finally! Good lord. I don't care how many dicks a woman has on her head. I still don't think I could have a woman in there. I don't think I could do it. I just don't think I could do it. Don't think I could do it. Quit petrifying! Ugh. So, for anybody wondering why the game developers decided to let you just restart battles, it's because they decided, hey, why bother balancing our game if we could just let you restart the battle right from the beginning with no penalties? Because that's apparently what they wanted to do here. Like, it's like, no, we don't need to give them petrification protection, or, you know, change her to not petrify literally 50% of the time. We could just make it so you could just redo the battle. It's too much work to balance things. You can't have that. Is it always two Medusas every single time? And why do they let them paralyze and petrify? Like, pick one or the other. For God's sakes. Come on. Two Medusas, one cup. Oh, God. Oh, man. Please? Oh! I know, it's been like a fail stream. Like, holy shit. And then I miss, and it's just like, come on! You gotta give me something. The fuck is it? Oh my god. I was gonna go ahead and use a seed and all this and try to use white and blah blah blah. Maybe we can still do it. We shall see. Like, oh my gosh. Like, this is... Oh, thank God! Man! Alright, let's do... Every single time, every single freaking time it's an unexpected attack! Every single freaking time! Come on! What do I receive? Oh, I got experience. I literally got nothing for doing all this. That's just great. Thanks, game. Thanks. Good lord. Yeah, I was gonna use an inn, but there's no reason to because I just used a seed. Okay. Let's go back to Focus Tower. Because we need to... Oh, you know what? I need to get some explosives. I think that's what this is. Isn't it explosives? Hope so. Ah, it's cute. Well, whatever. Whatevers. So we got our coin, the sun coin, so now we got the Windia area. Whee! Oh, there's White again, waiting for me. He's all over the place. You know, I kind of feel like Ruben's probably gonna leave soon, so I'm gonna use his life's magic on me just to heal up, because I'm cheap. Woohoo! Heard Windia, be on the lookout for Captain Mac's ship. Thanks for nothing. Like, the game literally just kind of... It funnels you into one area. You can't go out of the one area that it funnels you to, but he still's like, go here, do this. It's like, thanks. I kind of already knew that, and I couldn't go anywhere else, but... Thanks. Ah! Oh, we can inside the Doom Castle itself. Excellent. And, yeah. White! Probably heal yourself now. We shouldn't be fighting these battles for quite a bit of time. Yeah, we're not doing a lot of damage, though. Ugh! The Legend of Dragoon map was, like, the worst of them all. Because not only was it funneling you from one place to another, but there was random battles on it, too. Like, what were they... Ugh! What were they thinking? Oh, let's use a life on him. Okay. Okay, got another White. Just gonna attack in. Hi! I'm not necessary. Yeah, no kidding. Like Breath of Fire 4 map. Ah, hey! We got Arrow! Cool. Okay. It was just like, ugh. Not a fan. Legend of Dragoon in general. Not a fan. So I went this way. Let's see. This way will lead me back to here. You go back to Aquaria. This will lead me back to Fireburg. Where do I go to? I feel like I need to get to Windia. And I got that. That got me the arrow spell. But then, how do you get down? Huh. Okay, I see that. This guide is useless. This guide is so freaking useless, I swear to God. There is a door where you were going down, but you went back up. There was a door, but it was locked. There was a door, but it was locked. It was like a little green door. I think I need to go... Oh, I knew. I need to go all the way to the bottom of Focus Tower. So I need to go back through the bottom of Focus Tower to... through the Earth Key door, I believe. Pretty sure. It was... Keep going down for those stairs? I think that I just need to go through here. I think I just need to go through here. I'm pretty sure. And then if I go this way... Wait, this is like a shortcut here, right? Yeah. Then if I go this way, I think that will allow me to go out... No. Okay, so that didn't work. That was one big fail. Go the purple door. Whee! And then go right, and then way down. Okay. Oh, there is a door here. Thank you so much, Shast. Thank you. Because now we've made our way to the rope bridge and to the Windia region. And here is where I think I'm going to end the stream. Because we got through all of Fireburg. We did that. We got over our technical difficulties, and yeah. So we are going to be continuing on with more Final Fantasy Mystic Quest on on Thursday. Stream tomorrow is canceled in solidarity with our streamy friends, and yeah, Ken and I are probably gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings, because Buffalo Wild Wings is doing 2-for-1 wing night tonight. Yes, Thomas, it's over. It's over. It's over. I know. Who do we want to raid? Let's see. Who do we want to raid? Labrilla is playing Retro. RPG Fancom is playing Tales of Berseria. Bunny Tails is playing 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, but I won't torture you with that god-awful game. Nintendo Capri Sun's playing The Legend of Zelda something or other. That's all I see on my little recommended channel thing. So, I don't know. We could just go. She's playing Earthbound? I like Earthbound. What do we want? Do we want Lobrilla? We could do Lobrilla. She needs to raid me one time, though. I always raid her. She needs to raid me. Combat King is playing Donkey Kong 94. Didn't mean 64. Are you drunk, Daddy Hoff? Are you drunk? Shame. Shame on you for drinking, Daddy Hoff. We don't drink here. Delicious. Okay, wait, what am I doing? /raid LOBR, wait, RYLLA. Okay. Perfect. Y'all go and join your raid. See you on Thursday, and have a good night. Bye, everyone. Raid!
We're all stunned. Don't worry.
Oh, I need to edit.